How do they know whose turn it is to show the diddle or not?
It's always just the left side. We just play left side of the board. Go first.
How do you... Oh, so he got it then. All right, nice. Right. Well, then Mike gets to respond.
Yeah, right. So left side shows the first one, and then they move on from there.
How do you get to be on the left side?
What's that?
How do you get to be on the left side?
It's how the schedule is randomly generated. It's just just the schedule generator just shuffles the players, and then.
But will everyone get the same amount of turns at?
I'm pretty sure they do. I haven't. I'm pretty sure that it evens out. But then the intention is that the cork then helps defer some of that potential benefit where it's you're not guaranteed to get the darts first. Just having the bull first is less of an advantage than having the darts first proper.
Yeah.
So we see here in the standings as it stands right now, as of the start of this match, Russ is in 4th place and Mike is in 1st. And as you may remember, Mike Hughes has been in 1st, above Mike Gilligan. Mike Hughes is making up his week 6 match tonight, so he's down a match. A little bit of asterisk with the standings here early on this week.
Pretty close, though, in terms of their averages and their doubles.
Indeed.
Mike and Russ.
Yeah. Tell our fans about
46 for Russ and 49 for Mike, and then 15 and 16 on doubles. Really no difference there. Mike does have a lot more 100 pluses.
And we've known from the start that Mike was going to be the power scorer in the league.
Oh, in terms of like the number of 100 pluses that he does, yeah.
Yep. And he has a ton 80, though he was the 3rd player, I believe, to hit the ton 80 after Darren hit 2, and then Toaster hit 1.
Nice.
I think Darren did it week 1, Toaster did it week 2. Mike's still looking for a ton here. Rusto has found a couple treble 20s so far in this opener as both players acclimate to the match. So I really should pull up the standings because we're not doing these pre-games here. So this is kind of our chance to talk about playoff implications because this is the first match of the final week. This is week 7.
Okay.
So this is it to determine the top 4 who make it into the playoffs, which hopefully we will do live next weekend.
Okay.
So Russ has set himself up to be first in the checkout range here. Trying to hit a 57 or 95. 57 will do it. Mike has a little bit more work to do. You could do it with 2 20s and a 25 to get to 167. But just 3 20s. Now he's going to need a big treble. We'll see if he stays up there or goes down to the 19s. Mike finding some more frequent stray darts than we'll typically see from him, but I suspect he'll tidy that up.
85.
63 here for Russ, maybe treble 13 for double 12. That was the intention. 59 now, 19 for tops. 19 is in there. Double 20 for the opener. And a quick hold to throw. Not going to go. Mike still with his work cut out for him from 148. It's going to need a couple big trebles here. A couple treble 20s and the Mencia. Do you think folks will love that?
I think love it. Love
that
it.
the Menser.
Mm-hmm. What? Sorry.
Not much pressure from Mike here. Russ with at least 3 at this 40. Double 10. Respect him for taking his time to adjust, kind of reset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a big move down for the double 20 to the double 10, and no need to rush that. Mike now from 105. Treble 15 for tops. Oh, a bit high into the 10. 85 probably wants treble 17. Certainly not the outcome he wanted. Wires missing some big singles there that would have been pretty helpful going into the next turn. If there is a next turn, double 5 now for Russ after going inside with the second, and it's going to be a bust. 73 now for Mike. Treble 19 for double 8. 14 for tops. Double 20. Ooh, way off.
Mm-hmm.
Good setup to give himself a look at that double, Mike, but unable to convert it. There he goes. Speaking of unable to convert, Russ finally getting there.
Yep.
Rough opener. We'll see if these players can turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
Mike with just the 1 miss. Russ, meanwhile, took him 8 chances. 7 misses before finally getting through that double 10. Still think the highest we've seen is an 85, couple of 85s from Russ there.
Oh, nice.
Why didn't I say that earlier?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Russ. You know, Mike hasn't hit anything over a 60. Mike hasn't hit anything over 60. Here we go, 95. Ah!
Oh. Oh, what was that? That was my phone.
Wow, Mike still without a treble this match.
Yeah. Here's Sonia in the background.
Great first start there. Great second dart. It's on. Ah! Oh, boo, Russ. Boo. Great sweat. Looked like he had plenty of room in between the two, and I think he laterally put it between the two, but vertically just a bit low. Might have been tough to kind of work through the flights there, though it might have been a bit of a traffic jam. But a beautiful visit nonetheless from Russ to leave himself 76. Oh my gosh, it's on. How about a 20 darter, Russ? Oh, how are you feeling about using it for a 21 darter, Russ? Not good. Darn it. Wow.
That was
Russ.
Yeah.
He just had a little nibble on some Wheaties or something in between these legs. My goodness.
He had his milk for breakfast or something. I don't know. Yeah, he is just not finding anything.
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's uh-oh.
Well.
Uh-oh.
What?
Just we know how this can go.
Yeah.
It can all go terribly, terribly wrong.
If Mike continues to throw like not getting any triples, then Russ will still have some looks at it. But
yes, but we've seen that just some looks at it can.
I mean, he's not
can
shooting
spiral
hard.
out.
He's just not able to hit a triple. He's
Russ double four for 25. Oh no!
Bust again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
This is what I was talking about. And for anyone unfamiliar with darts and how the averages and scoring works there, that one dart missed for Russ counts as a full 3-dart visit. Mike finds his first treble of the match. All right. First score above 60. Russ, what's it going to be?
Oh,
Double two.
come on! Oh no! Now he's in the mad nut house because I'll never remember which one it is.
Treble 18 for 32. One more of them leaves the bullseye. For the steal. Oof.
I'm glad you know the math on this. Makes it nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the good spotting helps, because if you don't know it, right, it's so hard for, even a lot of intermediate players to kind of run that. It really helps for some of the spotting.
Honestly, I don't even try to do the math most of the time. I'm not even thinking about it, but ooh.
Math,
Man,
what
I
math?
can't believe that we're all right. Well, you knew this is what.
Oh yeah.
Where we were going with this match.
Yeah, Russ had a dart. Russ was on 76 through 15. Through 18.
Oh
He was
my
on 70.
gosh.
Russ was on 76 through 18 through the 19th dart at the treble into the treble 20. Missed double 8 outside and then missed double 8 inside. And has just been dancing around from 16 and 8 since then. Double 16 here for Mike.
Ooh,
not going to go.
Inside.
So I wonder with some of these later matches that we've seen with the doubling, if these players have watched the first few weeks of their videos and have seen some of our commentary on the doubles or have seen some of the ebbs and flows, and if they're kind of playing this in their head right now, or if it's stressing them out a bit as they're trying to throw here.
I hope not. I wouldn't want our commentary to be
well, it's not.
It's negative about anyone.
It's not the commentary itself. It's that there is a voice on the other end.
Oh, there it is. Man, that's crazy. That really brought their averages down for Russ's.
Russ saying, "Hey, here, Mike, you take this one."
Yeah. All right. Well, Russ is still, getting lots of triples. Let's see. Mike has still just had one, which is very unusual for him.
quite.
Oh, there's one.
What a wild ride from Rust.
I know.
Scores last leg.
He was gonna make it a 20 darter and then
Goes
let it
25.
double
Right,
and didn't close it. Ugh. I mean, Russ, I'm terrible at darts, so I apologize. I'm not trying to be critical. Now you're making me feel bad. Like my voice is in their head.
Well, I mean, I guess my point was that ship has sailed, so
Yeah.
it is what it is at this point. Might as well, hold on for the ride.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to my mom and Tori, my mom and my sister this afternoon, and they were asking me about what are my comments like on this, and I was like, well, sometimes when somebody misses, I'm like, ooh, that was close, and so when they make it, I'm like, oh, nice. And that's about the extent of my commentary.
You could have just told them to watch.
I could have.
Did that cross your mind?
No.
No. Maybe next time?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. I would just like to say I am nailing it with the score input tonight.
Oh, good job.
Yep.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Hopefully I can keep that going into the second match. Hey,
All right,
what do you
Mike's
know?
turning it on now. Here's like three for four now on getting some triples.
Unfortunately, can't find another one to go with them, or even adjacent 20s. What do you know? Another trouble. And another not grouping around that ton. So Mike's still without a ton, finding at least the treble 20 a bit more now. But that ton still elusive. Very doable 126 here. Treble 19's to start. It's on. One more. Bullseye for the 126. Tight dart thrown well low. But in a good spot on 31 here. It's not going to go for Russ. Mike's got a wasted dart to set up here. Probably going 15 for double 8. Maybe 11 for double 10. Wouldn't surprise me. 7 for double 12. All right. Oh, nope. He's laughing at it like he didn't want to. Double 5 leaves double 7 here.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's on for Russ. Treble 20 leaves double 18. Oh. Oh, no. Mike was interrupted. They got a knock at the door, which is right in front of the dartboard. It's just to the left of our camera angle. And someone was like soliciting at the door as he was setting up for those setups and doubles. That's awful.
All right, no soliciting sign like we have.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No soliciting. Seriously.
This is terrible.
Don't make it weird.
All right, I'm not rooting against Russ. I my heart goes out to Mike. I want him to sink this. Double 2. All right. Jeez. That sucks.
Yeah, to get disrupted like that. Yeah.
Yep. I'm so glad that I moved our darts room all the way to the back, the most secluded area
We have
in
we
the
don't
house.
get solicitors though anymore, really, at almost ever.
Yeah,
now,
true.
'cause we got that sign. We were getting a ton.
I'll go ahead and burp. Whatever. I'm having a beer. It's 7 p.m. 8, 6:30. Oh. 7, 8. What? It's 10 p.m. I don't know.
What day is it? Who knows? There's no way to know.
It ends in day. I think I've commented on Russ's flights before. I love looking at them. I feel like I can never play with them, but they're for some reason I just find them very pleasant to look at. Just that like kind of thicker molded, and even the hue on them, like the color is just it's really funky. I dig it. Man, Mike was on for like a 21, 22 darter, I think, back when the solicitation happened.
Oh shoot! What are you looking for?
Nothing. Russ now trying to hum his darts into alignment for the next turn, I think. Come on, man, indeed. I thought that third one had clipped it right into that red bit. Good correction there from that second to third dart from Gilligan to march well ahead now. Wow, what a turn of events from the first leg and a half. Russ was a dart away a dozen times from the second leg after taking down the first. Hey, Mike's back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Everyone say
looking
hi,
at the
Mike.
125 and the 140.
Hi, Mike. All right, 12 leaves tops. Double 10. Oh no. Leaving an awkward 10 when he comes back. Unfortunate not to go outside on the double 20 or the double 10.
Ow! Oh my god! Ow! Oh, that really hurt. Oh. Oh, I'm fine. The microphone like went straight in my eye. My eye was open. It like rubbed my eyeball. Or my eyeball, and I can't see now. Okay. I'm fine.
Why don't you go flush it or something? Use some of my wedding drops.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Shelby, get the medic. Where's the medic? This shoot, we're gonna get fined. I think we're probably running an illegal sports operation. We're probably supposed to have like medical staff on hand here. Please don't tell anyone. Wow, fantastic setup from Russ. The 164 was on. He had 104 left with 2 darts and just missed that first treble 18 a bit high, and then just beautiful on the 86 with that final treble 18. There we go, and gets punished for that miss. All right, she'll be back in business here. We've still got the eye, so that's good.
It's still here.
Thank goodness. Well, these players are doubling worse than me these days. Russ 1 for 24.
Yeah, much lower than his average of 15%. It really was just, if you took away that one leg, though, I think it would be.
Yeah, I mean, right? We can always say that. It's going to hit the ton. Yes! What do you know? Not too hot, not too cold. Ooh. Good recovery with that treble 18 on the third dart there for Russ. Well, he could get into range with the maximum here. Not to be. He's finding that center alignment more and more. He's not really splitting these off. Oh, never mind.
That was a funny yell.
Somehow these players pull their averages up, getting
Oh, shit,
close
yeah.
to 50.
Yeah.
Ross at a 48.3. Mike at a
They both-
47.1.
Yeah, really. Well, Mike had nowhere else to go up but up with
True.
getting all these triples now.
I mean, Russ was. I mean, they were both in the 30s for a while. $41 there for Mike. That one I did read correctly. Or maybe it was a 45. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm misreading the 20 into the 1.
No, did they know each other, Russ and Mike? Like, with
Yes.
Yeah. Mm. What's with the scoring? Is this weird? No.
Oh, yeah, it's just this board.
$30? I thought that was a triple 19.
No, he
Okay.
was. That was his frustration. It was that treble 3. Oh no. Oh no, leaving him on a 3-dart finish under 100. $78 now for Mike. Treble 18 for double 12. Ooh, it's on. Double 12 for its 24 darter. Oh.
Oh, no, that wasn't in. Looks like it is.
Just a tad inside. All right, we'll see if he goes double or... Oh, wow! Treble 16 is in. Double 16. Oh, no! Oh, Russ, you're breaking our heart, baby. Yeah, we know. Double 6 can, like, clean it up. For the steal. The break to go 4-1 up. Can he use it? Oh, he doesn't need to use it. Wow. Well, despite what you might see in the score line, Russ is shooting a 47.4 average here. Mike at a 47.1. 0.3 separating the two after 5 legs.
Yeah, Russ is just not getting the doubles. He's only gotten one. He's had lots of looks at it, right? He did in that one just at 116 at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, the beautiful setup.
Yeah.
80 with 2 darts. Treble 16 goes for the double. Love it.
What?
Well, in the middle of that throw, I wanted to say that it seems like Mike has been finding that horizontal alignment more, but last time I said that didn't really go too well, so I figured I'd hold my comment, and lo and behold, puts all three in that 20 wedge. So, Mike, finding that horizontal center a lot with these darts. Oh! With these darts.
Oh.
Do you think he missed it that bad because of how good my joke was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, a frustrating third dart, but the first two got Mike into checkout range. And he'll have at least 6 at the 152 here.
18, what?
12-5-1.
I thought you got a 5 and a 5 and a 1.
12-5-1.
Okay.
Yep. It's hard
his
with
angle
the
is a
angle
little
and
tough.
the resolution. It's sometimes hard to tell. Russ needs some good work here to get in a checkout range. Ooh, then that good work is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So 110 here for Mike. 90 left. Wants treble 18. At 12 leaves 78. So still on the treble 18. This time for a 24 leave. All right, 147. We've seen Russ miss from this sort of range before on the double. Ooh, and it's on. 90 left. Treble 18. Oh! Well outside. All right, some more flashes of brilliance from these players. Mike, double 20 for the win. Can you work it down? A little too far. Russ, to stay alive, to try to salvage a point in the match, he'll need to get this one and the next two. Treble 10? Treble 10 is in, I think, for double 20. It eluded Mike. It does not elude Russ.
Very nice.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bang, bang. Still little separating these players. 48.9 for Russ, 40 in the averages for Mike. Both players with 3 low tons, 1 middle ton, whole bunch of 80-somethings, handful of 90-somethings. Really just the checkout separating them. They both had about the same number of looks, 26 opportunities for Russ, 28 for Mike. And it's just who's converted more. Opening up to be a solid first 9 for Russ here in leg 7. Doing all he can to push it to a leg 8. I wouldn't mind it if these players keep on improving the quality of their throwing.
Mm-hmm.
we could just improve some of the out checking. Russ indeed going 1-1. Oh, hey, nice recovery after a little bit of self-admonishment there. Giving himself a reminder that he'll embarrass himself in front of the millions of y'all watching with that single one opening. He might never socially recover from that. Let's see if he can do some good math here. Never mind, he doesn't need to. Wow. Well, just throw 2 treble 20s and then say, you know what, Matt? Shut up with your math. And Mike on an extra mathematical score remaining. So
Extra mathematical? What do you mean?
as in it's like above or beyond the realm of applicable darts math.
You don't need to worry about the...
Yes. Yeah, isn't that like I did with there, like extra mathematical? It's kind of like a
But you mean like, oh, he's got like a really good math number. Like it's really going to be good for him to be able to work his way down with that number.
Yeah, I was going like a mix, like linguistics, mathematics.
Yeah, I think
you know,
should
trying to make myself look more smarter.
Look more smarter.
Do you think it worked good? Mm-hmm. Wow, really?
No, I don't think it worked good.
No, I meant the treble 20. Must have been the shadow or something. I would have bet the farm that was an 85 there from Mike. Well, Russ taking his time. Didn't need to go 20-20 for the bullseye. No need to leave himself with the bullseye finish to risk slopping into something that burns a dart next turn with Gilligan way back at 2-2-3. Gonna need a treble here. Not that treble, though. Though, treble here actually would get him into range if it was treble 20, but not to be. Ooh, way high on double 20 for Russ. Oh, staying alive! Loving that double 20 like it's his job. Like he's trying to get a point out of this.
He wants that point. I mean, he's just got one more leg.
Oh, 70 and 2 darts, 40 and 2 darts.
Yeah, after the closeouts he had in the previous attempts in the previous legs. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. Wow, by the numbers, there's just barely nothing between these players in this match, which is extra crazy considering that the legs that Russ has won, he's won in 34, 26, and 20 darts that last leg. Wow, I didn't realize that was a 20 darter. Holy moly. Meanwhile, Mike's won in 42, 26, 30, and 26 darts. Yet just nothing between them with the scoring, the averages, even the checkouts are really similar. 3 for 28 and 4 for 28. Oh no. There might be a case to be made to say that 60 on the floor. From my angle, it's not the best angle, but it's the best one we've got. And maybe that's good enough.
That's really sweet. Insightful.
That's when you say, maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
That's some good shooting right there.
Listen, no one's accusing Russ of not getting down to the checkout, Shelby. Are you doing like some
yoga
yoga?
move.
But
This
yeah.
is Happy Baby is actually what it's called.
Well, don't be giving folks any ideas. Might be the best opening. Yeah, undoubtedly, this is the best opening 12 we've seen from these players.
The best what?
Opening 12,
Oh,
opening 4
yeah.
visits we've seen from these players.
Certainly, what I can remember, yes.
Well, we don't have to remember. We can just scroll down.
Excuse me. I'm
Well,
also drinking.
okay, actually, last leg was pretty good too. Well, except that might go up with the 7, but actually on average, okay, last leg might be comparable too. Listen to that. I got it. I'm on top of this. I'm nailing the
Yeah,
scoring.
have you messed it up once tonight?
I missed one missed double for Mike, but I didn't bother going back and correcting it. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Well, you still have another match this evening, so.
Yeah. I can always go into the database and just add it later if I want to, but
No,
I
that's
don't.
not what I mean. I just mean you have more time to screw it up.
Oh.
That's what I mean.
Well, I mean, I'm saying I already have.
That's one tiny screw up, though.
Yeah. And no one would have even known if I hadn't said anything,
Yeah.
so. Fantastic setup. Look at this. Russ on 40 through 18. Come on. Like, where, man, if Russ had just found this gear at some earlier point, like, wow. This is just it's outrageous. Double 15. Double 10, right next door. Can you use that as a marker even? No, we can't.
Well, it's going to get at least one more.
Will it be under pressure? It will. How much? Treble 17 to leave tops. Wow.
Wow, crap. Dang. Okay. Yes, it will be under pressure is the answer.
Will it matter? Double 5. Oh no!
All right. Oh.
Mike, to steal it
Yeah.
right back. Can you do 171 and 4? He can!
Can.
Wow!
That was.
Wow, what a recovery there. All right, so big implications here. I need to open a tab with our season roundup here. All right, so Toaster getting it with the second go around there with the bullseye. Seth unable to match. And there's something going on with this feed that like this audio syncing. It seems like it was like when we had to do that restart with, was it John and Dave? But I had to like restart the call in like leg 3 or 4 or something, and then it got way better.
Is this? I don't know. How can you tell if it's okay? Oh
no, it's better. No, it's cleaning up. No, right.
Yeah.
And Seth's audio, I noticed earlier, was a little bit less stable than normal. Seth, probably the most helpful of the players in just calling out the scores when there's an uncertainty to it.
Oh.
He does a good job of saying just like definitively this score and this score.
Oh, what? Like he got like a triple
like 14 and 19, right? Like 7-7.
Yeah.
You know, he'll just say the 14 and whoops, not 44. He said it correctly.
Way to go! There's your first mistake of the night.
Yeah, well, I wasn't feeling so good about tonight. And it didn't go so well in the second match last night either.
Oh, no.
No. Man, I almost want to stop this leg and restart this call, but we'll do it. We'll do it next time. Man, almost entering an incorrect 44 again. I think it's a 111 for Seth.
Oh no, really? I thought it was in the. I thought it was in the triple 20.
Ooh, I did think that was in the triple 20. Fantastic third dart to. Oh no, that's 60 on the floor.
Is it 60? I don't know.
You think it might not have been?
I thought it was more just in the center of the 20, but
okay.
But I don't know.
I've been as wrong as I've been right. Oh no, Dave, way outside and then way inside on those double attempts. Oh, it's on for Seth. 65. 15 or 25 here. As he asks us to be patient. We have no choice in the matter, really. 65 remaining. Wants to go treble at 15.
Was that triple 17?
No, it's single 17.
Single?
17 and 19.
So unable to get that shot at double.
Yes, that's like me, where I'm just like, I don't want to do the math. I'm just gonna tell you what they are. That's what I would do.
Meanwhile, Dave anywhere but near that double 8. Seth wanted 5 to set up double 12. Got there on the second one, double 12. Just the 5. Toaster now, still trying to find that double 8. So still not really that close. Closer. Got it with the third. All right, so I was busy pulling up the season standings because there's big implications here.
Rose at 33. Okay. Oh, it felt faster than that. I don't know.
Yeah, but more importantly than how many darts were thrown there is the season implications here. So, right now, we've got Dave and Russ right near each other in the 4 and 5 spot. So Darren's pretty safe in third with 10 points. Yikes. 40 with 2 from Seth there. So we've got Darren in save in third, Russ in fourth with 7 points, Dave in fifth with 5 points. And Russ still has 1 to play, I believe. Or does he? Wait, no, is Russ done? Russ is done. So Russ is done. So Toaster, Dave, with a win tonight. With a win tonight and at least a +3 leg differential, would then go to the third tiebreak. So he'd be tied with Russ on points with 7. And if he wins 5-2, he would be tied with Russ at +4 leg differential. And so then it would go to the third tiebreaker, which is legs won against the darts. Oh, wow. I was ready to type in 140 for that one. You kidding me?
$76 and 5 is 81.
Oh, no. Only got the one look at the double and couldn't convert for Seth there. Four fours on the 120 there for Toaster. The pressure's a little bit more on Seth there. Looks like it was a single 16 on the first and then missed the double 8 into the single 16. So it looks like a miss at the bullseye there for Toaster after hitting an 11 and 13 with his first 2 darts. Seth still unable to get through. Just having a terrible time here. Yikes, this first leg. And we'll get back to the playoff implications here. Double 9, good marker, maybe? No. 32 score? Ooh, almost busted into that 15. Single 2 leaves double 1. All right, Toaster for the hold in the opener. Uh-oh. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Oh, boy. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't turn into one of those. Though it is looking on its way. Dave unfortunately couldn't catch that bounce out. Rules in City League are if you catch the bounce out on the fly before it hits the ground and you throw it behind your back and you hit your target, then you get to count it. It's like college beer pong rules, but very advanced and very dangerous. Do not try that at home. And it looks like we might have one of those. Oh, no! I think uh I'm so confused. I don't understand. I thought Toaster got that first one last time. Yeah, I'm baffled. We got one of those, and unfortunately these players aren't slowing down. All right, there we go. Jeez, that was not quite Wall of Shame worthy, but they were working on it. Okay, so as I was saying, playoff implications. Toaster trying to win this by at least 3, 5-2 to have a chance. 5-1 or better, and he straight up has the number 4 spot in the playoffs. So that's what he's playing for. So he can afford 1 at least. 2 would force us to determine who has more legs won against the darts between Russ Mitchell and Dave Weyland. And that's a calculation I don't have right now, and we'll actually have to build into the scoring software this week if we need to do it. The things I do for love of the darts. Honestly, with that playoff implication there, I'm just kind of holding my breath a little bit. Waiting for these guys to march down into checkout range each leg and just see if Dave can keep this leg differential game in play. Seth, with 4 points here on the season, does not have a chance, even with a win, even if he were to have taken this 5-0, obviously, which is too late for. He was still outside of range to get into the playoffs, into that Final Four spot that Russ currently holds after having played his 7th match. Meanwhile, the 1-2 spot is still up for contention, and that will be determined next. 39-2 there. Toaster throwing 1 very, 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 very low. So is that next? It is next. So that Mike Hughes spot, or that Mike Hughes, Mike Gilligan 1-2 battle right now. So Mike Gilligan in first place, 1 match ahead with 12 points. but Mike Hughes right on his tail with 10 points. Gilligan with a plus 17. Ooh, great finish from Toaster there. He was playing for this leg differential. He's very aware of it. He was asking me earlier in the day what the tie breaks were, kind of how the seeding was going to work going into the playoffs. So he is very conscious of what's going on here and everything I was just explaining. So with a win and at least a plus 4 leg differential, so basically same 5-0 or 5-1, Mike Hughes will overtake Mike Gilligan for that number 1 spot going into the playoffs. And so we'll do standard 4-player seeding. So we'll open up playoff night with seeds 1 and 4 playing. That'll be followed immediately by 2 and 3, and then the winner of those will play each other for the City League Championship. And hopefully we will see some better darts that day than we're seeing at the moment here. With that throw, Dave just getting above a 40 average for the match. Seth still a bit below that.
61.
Another 2-dart visit here. Meanwhile, Toaster looking to march down into range. Just gets there. But really, I don't think Dave is too concerned with his average. He just wants to, as we hear him saying it's off. He just wants to get through the door with that leg differential. And he'll be doing me a favor by not forcing me to rush ahead with calculating those legs against the darts. Which I know I'll have to do someday, and I'll look forward to it. I just don't want that to be like the next 10 days. Or the next really 3 days, as it were. Oh, missed the 17 for tops. 14 now. Ooh, misses that into the 8. Misses that by the 2 wedges. Yikes. So finally finding that setup, leaving himself 32 there, Toaster on the right. Meanwhile, Seth, single 18 for 66. So treble 16, or depending on if he's looking at his checkout sheet. He's looking at his checkout sheet. Good marker there for the third. Oh, not used. Seth with some life. Once that 6-10 split. Might go for the 14 anyway, though. Oh, misses the 6-10 high. 33 remaining. Misses the 1 into the 18-15 remaining. $36 scored there.
10 remaining.
Ooh, busting into the single or double. That'd be a bit of the double 16 with that angle in the second. Yikes. Seth not so close to the double 5 on that second dart. Wow, all right. Finally getting through the door there. Yikes, this doubling. Seth 0 for 24. Dave 4 for 42. Yikes, Seth at a 37.3. David at 38.8. But again, he doesn't care. He just wants to get that 5-0 or 5-1 victory. And as it looks now, that's what's going to happen. And a brilliant Shanghai 20 there for Seth. Well, I don't know if Seth is aware of it, but he certainly could play the spoiler if he starts to turn it on just as Dave starts turning it down. Seth could be setting himself up for a good break here. Oh, I thought that could have been an 81 with the way that third dart flew in. Oh, just high. You can see him exposing it. Man, I thought that was going to be in there. So Seth should be first in checkout range, but wouldn't bet the farm on it. All right, well that'll do it. Toaster in a slightly better position, at least scoring wise, but I'd rather have Seth's first crack at 133 than Dave's follow up at 130. Wow. Oh, gosh. He was set up the tops perfectly with that ill-advised treble 16.
20 and 48, 68.
Oh, no, Seth. What a shame of a first look at tops. Will he get another look? He will. Double 10 here for Seth to put a little bit of pressure, make it sweaty for Dave. Double 7. Oh, wow, and he nails it. Is this going to be Spoil City here? So he could spoil it, so Seth could straight up spoil it, with 2 more legs guaranteed. He might spoil it with 1 more, depending on how that legs against calculation goes. He would at least spoil maybe 4 hours of my life. But I wouldn't blame him. It's going to have to happen eventually. Or Dave is just going to win it here, and we can all breathe easy. Except for Russ. Well, but he can breathe easy too, because there will be no waiting for the legs against calculation. He'll breathe easy, but he won't breathe happy. Unable to find that third dart into that troubled 60 or troubled 20 to leave himself on a 170 there, Dave. But not under any pressure yet. Well, interestingly enough, Seth is poised to lose this 5-1, despite having thrown by far the best leg in the match. What are you going to do? All right, Toaster. To wrap this up in professional fashion, not going to happen. Just wants to set it up with the single 19. Does it? Unfortunate not to get a look at a double, but does well to leave himself on tops when he comes back. Terrible math there from Seth, need to say, on the 19 stairs. Double 10 now. A little bit outside. Can you work it in? No. So Dave knows he's going to have at least 3 more, as Seth left himself on the bogey with some of the bad darts math. So double 10 once again for Dave to secure the number 4 seed into the playoffs. Double 5 now. And he busts it into that double 12. Seth with a chance. So with a chance, 101. All right. Here we go again. On my own. Is he going to bust it or try to set up? Bust it. Oops, and that was not 3 misses. That was just 2. There it is. I was waiting for it there. So Toaster securing his spot. Yes, players say not the best starts, but Toaster securing his spot nonetheless in the finals night playoffs. And that was his goal for the match. So we'll see how that goes next week. Ooh, good start for John here. Throwing in a cool little 25 at closer to the bullseye than outside of the 25, even that. And he gets paid for it. John with the darts to start here in this critical match as we wrap up the regular season and head into the playoff judgment night.
9 to open.
So currently Mike Hughes sitting in second place in the tables right now.
42.
But could leap into first with a 5-0 or 5-1 win tonight, right now.
80.
However, so if Mike Hughes wins 5-0 tonight, he has first outright. If he wins 5-1, then Darren, in the next match, could win his match 5-0, and we'll get into that in those implications there, to steal it away. Was that?
121.
Oh, it must have been 4 threes in the 7 there. So anyway, Darren can steal it back away from Mike Hughes there. So big implications here. Basically, Hughes is going for
34.
So I will say he is guaranteed in the playoffs, and it's just about whether he's going to be in position 1, 2, or 3 based on how he finishes here tonight.
54.
And only a 5-0 victory would secure him that guaranteed first seed.
41.
At 5-1, he's competing with Darren, potentially, from the next match based on how that goes. And at 5-2, then he and Mike Gilligan are tied, and we'll go to a
40.
third tiebreak. After points and leg differentials, it is legs won against the darts, which I don't calculate yet, and I will have to build that, as I think I mentioned last match. So in that next match, Darren has James Gilligan.
46.
And so with John here against Mike and James there against Darren, you do figure that Mike and Darren would be poised for at least some 5-2 victories, perhaps 5-1, and certainly shutout is not out of the question. I think with both those players, it's going to be a matter of John and James, if they're just able to get a couple of doubles in there. They're going to have chances at them in both these matches. Possibly plenty of chances. And it's just going to be a matter of whether they are taken. A little low on the first start. Double 10 now. It's got to move inside from there for the opening leg.
32.
Not how Hughes envisioned that turn going, but will not be punished by John.
4.
So a double 4 here for Mike Hughes for an opening break. Not going to go. Is he just going to dance himself down to the madhouse and then throw at it for an hour? No, he's not. All right.
Nice shot.
Well, could have been a better leg. Was looking like a better leg through 24 darts, but regardless, the early break and leg on the board for Mike Hughes.
60.
And this, his final match before the playoffs, which will be live, I think we're planning, on the weekend of August 8 and 9. One of those days, Saturday or Sunday, we will do The plan is back-to-back-to-back matches, just like the Premier League Finals night.
15.
We just won't be at the O2 Arena. We were planning to be at the O2 Arena and with a sellout crowd, but then COVID hit, and so we had to abandon those plans.
21.
So all these players are very disappointed. They were very much looking forward to playing in front of the thousands and thousands of fans that we have in England and across the world.
63.
But maybe next year, I told them. You don't have to look any of that up. Just trust me. It's all true.
45.
Ooh. Ouch. I'm not sure what was going on there with that
21.
pause. Are those different darts from Mike Hughes? I should have been paying more attention. I know he's likely to switch. Those are some jockeys
30.
he's playing with right there. I don't know if that's what he started the match with. Then darn it, I don't have a way to rewind.
41.
So far, Hughes with a ton of better visit. One each leg so far.
Oh,
25.
Mike Hughes hitting that one like it's his job.
14.
Do not like the switch down to 19 there, but I think that might have been actually more blocker driven than math driven. I think that
26.
dart in the 20 wedge was pretty awkwardly blocking the treble bed, and I think Hughes felt like he just straight up did not have a shot at it.
37.
Well, it was close here through the first 12 or 15 darts, but
45.
DJ Mike Hughes has created a good bit of separation from Electron John in these last few turns, and that's going to create a good bit more. It's on. He's probably going to go for it. Why not? 61 remaining. Treble 11 for double. No, he's just going to set it up. I'm so disappointed. I don't even know this guy.
81.
I hear Cujo in the background.
61.
Double 20 again for Hughes. We'll see if he can be more tidy. Wow, it's like the exact same first attempt from last leg. A pretty similar second dart, too. Is he going to go...
20.
Let's see, is that how it went last time? Or no, the third dart was in the double 6. Or something like that.
32.
Anyway, Mike Hughes still not through the door. Oof, almost busted there. Better. Can't use it. Goes high of that second dart instead of just to the left of it like he needed to help glide off of it into that double. Looked like it was a good marker.
37.
Double 10 still. Double 10
First dart.
done. Yikes. 37 darter there for Mike Hughes. He will not be happy with that. 3 visits
28.
at the checkout.
$26.
$30.
$14.
$43.
Good pace of throwing here. Just not necessarily great targeting consistently.
38.
Yeah, that is just one heck of a spread of darts there on the right side of the board.
$36.
Yeah, both these players having a real hard time finding 3 darts in a big scoring number.
80.
Hughes able to salvage that with a well-placed treble 19 on the end.
$33.
$44.
$74.
Well, Hughes well ahead here in this leg, but not necessarily because he's throwing well. But John doing well to bridge the gap with that nice 7-4.
47.
Hey, and Hughes says, let's just invert that a little bit. Put a little palindrome up on the scoreboard, shall we?
14.
Perhaps a 41 for Mike Hughes? Perhaps a 41? 18 for 41 to double palindrome. The double palindrome is off. It's no good. Boo, Mike Hughes. Boo.
25.
Treble at that target leaves tops. Not going to happen. Very nice 90 there for Mike Hughes.
90.
Think he thought he was going to leave 32 there, though. I think he thought he was on 78. Not
52.
76. Better second dart. Again, a possible marker.
11.
But all I'm marking here is the 11 score. And it's off for John. But wouldn't be surprised to see him get into range here and get a crack at a double this leg.
41.
Certainly not a gimme, this 11. Like I said, not a gimme, this 11. Shanghai, John? What's it going to be? It's going to be off. $95 remaining.
44.
Well, first one was too cold. Second one was too hot from Mike Hughes. We'll see if he'll get a chance to make it right. 4 leaf 72 for John. Lots of ways to go about it. He wanted treble 12, missed high. Double 20 would set up 40.
21.
It's not going to go. Hughes still trying to get a chance to double. There we go. I mean, trying to right the ship from the... Well, no, he still has not had a chance to double, actually.
9.
I'm forgetting you set up all those all those 18s. Got himself to 22 and has not had a chance to double. Oh, no, he did miss those 22s.
25.
Lost.
All right, here's what I was talking about. These opportunities at the double. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. That could not have been more center. Wow. Brilliantly struck double there for a 43 dart leg from John Porterfield. Took him a while to get down into range, but once he got there, he did not waste any time. Meanwhile, do you even want the stats? Do you even want the stats here? So take a moment to guess what these players' averages are. 3-yard average here through 3 legs.
42.
You got John Porterfield at 35.2, Mike Hughes at 42.9. And then the checkouts. Oh,
74.
ooh, boy, the checkouts. 1 for 3 for John. So only missed some of those setups from the 40 last leg.
60.
But 2 for 19 from DJ Mike Hughes. That's just killing him here. This match and that
42.
That leg that he just lost with those missed doubles could be the difference between his seeding being the number 1 or even number 2 or even number 3 seed
23.
as we go into finals night. So huge implications, like tremendous implications for John sticking that leg right there with that nice tidy
35.
double 15 to close it out.
$45.
$26.
$27.
$23.
We'll see if Hughes can get into range here. Not making it easy with that first start. Needs a treble here and well, okay, that'll play. I don't know if that was the intended target.
75.
As he looks up at the score, I hope he's wishing he had gone 19. Third dart to leave 130.
27.
But it doesn't matter in the end. Now certainly stay on the 19. Well, he was going to be a good boy and stay on the 19 to leave himself 100 instead of moving to 20s to leave 99 like a doofus. So good for you, Mike, if you ever listen to this.
11.
You still did leave yourself 129 though, and you're paying for it still. Well, back to 19s he goes, or not.
44.
What do I know? What's even going on? Up is down, down is up.
40.
I think it's the second or third time John has hit 3 7s and a 19 in an interesting way.
Third dart.
Third dart, says Mike Hughes. Just goes bada bing, bada boom with the setup. Missed that treble 17 to set up 24, but it left him 58. He just went, all right, single 18, double 20. I can do that. I can do that math. I won't mess up that setup. He won't go 20 for 38.
78.
Or maybe he will. Maybe he will. You never know with DJ Mike Hughes. You never know. Oh, almost a 96 there. Uncharacteristic low double 19. Mike Hughes as he was shooting for the treble thereof. Yeah, 73 indeed. Finding that treble 17 there, John. And jumping out well ahead, DJ Mike Hughes has got some
52.
work to do with John putting in back-to-back opening throws in the 70s. Love to see him keep that up.
25.
I've certainly corrected the shooting there on that third dart. Much more on target than the first two.
$44.
Meanwhile, I think someone's fax machine is running.
50.
You should go out and catch it. Ha ha ha. Ooh, nice first start there for Hughes. Not such a good second dart.
98.
$21.
Ooh, 21, one dart there for John. Letting that lead slip. And it is officially gone. It's gone, but not out of reach. Certainly.
25.
$45.
All right, good setup to get in checkout range there, Mike Hughes.
$28. 26.
$24.
$43.
All right. Good setup there for John, leaving himself on 160. I don't know if that was math driven or if he was just targeting his favored 19.
50.
Well, I don't know if I like the bull shot from 115 over the treble 19s, but whatever.
21.
So I really have no idea what the hell is going on here.
47.
Yeah, 47, and what the hell? Like, was that like a bull shot that was just super duper low into the 19s to start? I guess. I guess instead of that being a high treble 19, that was just a super duper low bullseye.
Third dart.
Nice shot.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll certainly play for DJ Mike Hughes. So still is going to have some, even if he takes this next leg for the win, we'll still have some contention for the number one spot.
60.
And if John takes this one, then all bets are off for the 1 seed and the 2 seed
79.
and the 3 seed. I'll bring the player audios down a little bit more with that. I don't know if it's maintenance, like lawn maintenance or something outside going on now. I had some joke about DJ Mike Hughes' math the other day, and I totally forgot to say it. No, I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. But basically, DJ Mike Hughes is just really bad at math, and this is he's been doing the most ridiculous stuff all season. I don't get it. He's not a dumb fella. He's not a dumb fella, right? He can do 1 3 treble 19 real quickly, 61, no problem. But man, you give him like a 1, a 5, and a 4, and that dude is just flustered. Wow, great third dart. Great third dart to set himself up for a finish in the next. I mean, could be 4. Love to see him do it in 4. All right, we can do it in 5. All right, maybe we need 7 or 8.
33.
Well, I think you will all agree that my score entry has been better this match. Thank you for noticing.
41.
I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. You know what else I'd appreciate? A nice, cool 155 checkout here for 24 darter. How nice would that be? Yeah, well. All right, nice. I guess.
65.
I guess. I don't know. I need Wayne in the booth here.
27.
Oh, I think that's in the single one instead of the 20, so no bull shot. 69 remaining. Treble 15 for double 12 is my route. And it's that of the DJ as well. Except that in my route, I make it.
$40.
14 for double. Ooh, 18 for double thereof. Okay. All right. Maybe he's saying I'm not doing well on double 20s here tonight. 36 does not go for the match. How about the 110? It won't go either. $22 leaves 88.
23.
3 more at the double 18. Just 1 more. Wow. Well, the numbers aren't pretty. All right, so as we saw in the last match, that 5-1 victory from Mike Hughes puts him into first place here. So let's take a look at these standings. So we got Mike Hughes in first. This is as it stands right now going into this final game of the season. So Hughes in first. We see Darren here with 13. Darren Ross in the number 3 spot playing against number 7, JD, James Gilligan, Jimmy D. So, with the win, Darren would pick up 2 points to put him tied in points with both Mike, with Mike. And then with the leg differential, with a 5-0 win, he would be tied with Mike Hughes on the leg differential for the number 1 spot. And so then we'd have to figure out the legs against the darts 1, which is the number 3 tiebreaker. Number 4 being tournament average. If he wins 5-1, same situation, but with Mike Gilligan for the number 2 spot, which basically doesn't matter. So the implication here is basically who's going to play Mike Gilligan in the 2-3 playoff position. So in the finals night, it'll be 1 and 4 and 2 and 3 playing against each other, and then the winners playing for the championship. So here, it's really a question of who's going to get the 1 seed between Darren Ross and Mike Hughes, with the person not getting it then playing Mike Gilligan, who some might say would be the championship favorite. And then the 1 seed playing Dave Weyland in the number 4 spot, who we've seen has starts to beat any one of these guys. So don't let that number 4 spot fool you. Let's go back to this pre-match screen as I prepare the players. Let's see if we can correct that before they get going. Alright, hopefully that'll stay steady here throughout the match. And got that done with the diddle, so that's good.
Out. Green dead first start. Alright.
Alright, Darren's going to take the darts here in this final match of the regular season, with implications for the 1-2-3 seeds going into the finals playoff. And we've jittered the screen again. If that holds steady for a couple minutes, I'll just keep it there.
41.
Or I mean, I'll fix it one more time. If it keeps jumping around, then yeah, I won't chase that tail.
85.
Uh-oh, we got a maybe a psychological disadvantage on the left side, or maybe some games
95.
getting played there. Either way, a little meltdown from the audience. So we'll see how that affects the players. At this point, that could be an advantage for Jimmy D. Could be seasoned to it.
25.
All right, so yeah, let me gotta pull up my scoreboard, my broadcast booth. I mean, okie dokie. So mediocre start
80.
for these two players. Some decent scores, some not so decent scores. Lots of darts left to play. Though Darren not necessarily coming out shooting like a man who would be well served to get 5 straight here. Those darts are a little better, though. Those darts are a little better, though.
39.
All right, we'll call that good enough for the scoreboards. Hopefully they stay. Ooh, meanwhile, all of a sudden these players are down in some nice checkout ranges after just 7 visits.
43. Got it.
Wow.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
Clinical leg.
All right, she will.
So I'll beg your pardon. I'll beg Darren's pardon for saying that he wasn't trying to come out swinging. Fantastic.
40.
Fantastic 25 darter there. So we'll see if this match can perhaps give us a preview of the sort of form Darren might be playing at as we get into the finals night, which, as it's scheduled, I think will be a finals afternoon.
$49.
Well, Darren set himself up in good position for the break.
37.
And I don't think Darren has been one of the players so far to bounce around on the doubles. I don't think we've really ever seen him go, 3, 4, 5 visits to put that through. So figuring he gets down to checkout range, gets below 50 first. You'd expect him to clean this up and not really give Jimmy D much time to come back.
47.
But any given day, with players of our caliber, you never know. Absolutely anything is possible.
43.
Well, anything bad is possible. I don't necessarily think a 9 darter is possible. 12 is we'd love to see it.
56, 26, 46.
I wouldn't put money on it happening. And maybe $10 at like 100. Like 100 to 1, but
42.
that'd be about it.
Hughes.
I guess score leaves 78. Wanted that treble 18 again.
14, 21.
Missed quite a bit low. All right, well, James in checkout range here. We'll see if it's just a little bit too late. I think it's a single 15. I think single 18 leaves double 16.
33.
Just outside. Good effort at it. It's pretty close on that wire. And this 134 will not go. So Darren will have 3 more.
52.
That double 16. Just got to move it up and in. That's the wrong direction. Yep, I thought I saw that creeping in there. Alright, decent enough finishing. Not as tidy in the scoring there, but a sufficient 30 darter for Darren to get up 2-0 here. and put the pressure then on me at the end of this match to calculate legs against the darts,
45.
which I unfortunately do not have for y'all. Thought about trying to write that feature in the 45 minutes I had
52.
between these matches, but decided not to bother attempting it.
Okay. 24. $22. Oh, come on. 26.
Well, Darren letting off the gas a little bit,
11.
but James not able to capitalize as of yet.
45. $35. $24.
Ooh, fantastic for a start from James.
83.
And a really good third one, too. I was waiting for the call. I was wondering if he was going to start saying 123.
47. $11. $60.
At 60 is
45.
Darren's highest score so far this leg. Use another one of them to get into checkout range. And there's the big fish. Great third dart there. To remind Darren that James is still here and could be knocking at the door any minute.
36.
Trouble here would be huge. Oh, and there it is. Wow, like I summoned it. Ooh, it got very cold in this room all of a sudden. Ooh, I think I can see my breath. So 54 left for Darren. Yikes.
87.
I don't know what he was going for.
26.
A lot of head scratchers this season in City League with this targeting decision making. Not on 47 though.
Come on. 22.
James with a great chance here. Sixley is 56, 16 for tops. Single 16 is good. Is the double 20? Oh!
I'm sorry.
To play the spoiler
22.
to say, Darren, no, you will not be in first place. That will be Mike Hughes. And to send Darren...
Come on, bust.
To send Darren to play Mike Gilligan in round one.
Out, bust.
All right, 09's good.
Got
Oh,
it.
wow,
Sorry.
fantastic.
Oh. And you were right there. Good
He
run.
had the opportunities, James.
All right,
Clock back up for sure. Just not enough time there in that leg.
41. Fuck. 64.
Darren's first two checkouts, 32 this match. Darn near went 3 on the trot on the 32s
25.
before settling on the 25 that leg. So Darren doing great on the doubling, 3 for 11.
60.
Though that actually might be slightly inflated because I think there might be a couple of misses that I've missed on the scorekeeping. But shh, don't tell anybody.
$46. 55.
Random thought. If you haven't heard the new Sweet Spirit album, you should go listen to it. It's awesome. I'm singing it in my head right now. And I just think it's the best.
Oh, come on. 30.
Sweet Spirit.
45.
They're from Austin, Texas, y'all. Not for my laundry room, though.
60.
The acoustics in here wouldn't be very good.
Breakfast.
Darren getting checkout range. Well, the 25 shot is moot
36.
after that second dart lands in the single one.
$55.
But I think it's safe to say he was probably not going to go 25 on that third dart if he had scored 40 on the first two.
Come on. 26. 14.
Big fish for Darren.
28. $33. $41. Breakfast.
Well, I had a late 19s on 101, but
83.
that's the life we're living. James 130 is off.
7.
Double 9. Oh, wow. Well,
Nice.
who cares what I say? If you're just going to peg whatever dart you leave,
You're welcome.
doesn't matter. Darren, as I said from the beginning of the match, playing like a guy who needs to win all 5. Yep. I said it.
60.
Nope. You know I'm an honest guy because I left that part in. I didn't edit it out.
$32. $28. $54.
So I got to think about. Let's guess. Let's guess who has won more legs against the dart. So assuming Darren goes 5-0 here.
Okay. 40. 40. 40.
he and DJ Mike Hughes will be tied in points and leg differential.
45.
So I'll have to figure out who has won more legs against the darts.
30.
I'm just going to guess Darren, and it's just a guess. It's completely uneducated.
41.
I'm just going to guess Darren. Yeah, I don't know why. Flip a coin at home. Tell me the result.
45. $26.
Ooh, great first start. Yikes. Yikes.
95.
I was all ready to say great second dart and prepare for the 180 sweat. Oh well, what are you going to do?
97.
All right, good darts. Better math from James.
83.
Straight up great darts there from Darren. Let's see if James can apply a little bit of pressure. I think he will. Ooh, I think he will. I think that's four sevens and a triple 19.
85.
This final match brought to you by
13.
Lazarus Brewing's Life Together American Pale Ale. 5.3%, just crisp.
45.
Slightly hoppy, slightly weedy goodness. Just just a great balance of bitter and weedy.
Golly. 29.
Six remaining. Single 20 for double. Double 20 for double 10.
56.
All right, Darren for the clean sweep here. That would have been a crazy steal from James. And he might do it yet. Double 10 to take Darren into second place.
Nothing. Out.
Darren with a chance. With a chance, a hope to take that one seed. Goes for the split. Misses it high. Double 12. Oh no. You hear him say all over the place.
13, 19.
James double 5 now.
10.
Can't play the spoiler. Still can't. But it's no easy ride for Darren here. As the Bernadette setting it up. Does it. Double 8. Has to not bust. Double 8.
3.
James to spoil. Is it high or is it a bust? It's high. Well, won't spoil it this turn at least. It's going to bust it.
Bust.
Yep, bust it. Oh, there you go. He had enough opportunities at it. That could have only gone on for so long. So there it is. We'll see. It's going to be between Darren and Mike Hughes for the number 1 seed in the playoffs. The number 2. So the number 1 will be playing Dave Weyland in the opening match in the finals night. Number 2 seed will be playing Mike Gilligan. That is going to be a belter of a day. Stay tuned for the announcement for live broadcast coming up on YouTube in about a week. August 8th or August 9th, to be determined. We'll announce it here.